It's direct time, and this time with Facecam, which means everyone has to make videos about it, myself included. And it says mostly focused on Nintendo Switch games launching this winter. Let's be honest, half the announcements are going to be for next year. They always are. They always start with something big, though, so let's see what it is. And yeah, COVID's still going on because people don't know how to put a piece of paper on their face. It's not actually paper. Anyway, that is loud. That should be good. What do we got? Fire Emblem.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
Fire Emblem.
1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon.
It's Fire Emblem Four Houses. I love Fire Emblem, so I'm okay with this.
With them, the
is that Lyn?
warriors of our nations
Marth?
fought as one.
That is Marth and Lyn.
In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
Is this a remake?
The years since, our
A
world
collection
has been
remake? No.
But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Oh, that guy looks badass, I'm not gonna lie. Crom? No. Hey, it's toothpaste hair. The leaks were real, except this one's the dye toothpaste hair. I don't actually know how I feel about his design, but I mean, it's alright. Looks like a fun enough cast. We got the waifus. You always gotta have the waifu. It is literally... Are we summoning heroes like Marth and them? We must be. Engage. Is this like a spin-off?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may,
Not a spin-off.
you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family.
I love the art style. It looks very good.
War. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember.
And I like the UI too. Chloe,
The ring. Marth, right.
Allier. I don't know if I like that name, but
Sigurd, leave it to me.
Sigurd. Okay. Well, I have a reason to play more of the Fire Emblem games now.
But it will lie
I just finished Blazing Blade, or was it Blazing? No, it was Binding Blade. Not that long ago. It was one of them.
As one. Emblem, engage!
Well, if nothing else, maybe the Fire Emblem will have a proper purpose now.
Please grant me your strength.
Celica! Oh, that's so good. Celine and Celica. Alright.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
That is a very sick look for the Fell Dragon, though. Wow, that's not what I was Wow. January. I didn't expect January. I'm
Hello,
excited,
everyone.
though.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your
This is
guide
also
for
the second
today's
time they've
Nintendo
opened a direct with Fire Emblem. At least second. There might be more.
What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible items.
I wonder if it'll be as hard to get as Xenoblade
Please look forward to
3
more
Special Edition or
information about
whatever.
this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
Alright, what else we got for the non-JRPG people?
It takes two to tango.
Is this literally just It Takes Two? I'm not sure.
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks,
Sorry to hear that.
but it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges.
Toy Story
Working
5.
together is the only way forward.
It is It Takes Two, okay. Isn't this the game that won Game of the Year or something at one point when it probably... Well, I'm sure it's good,
with someone by your
But
side.
I mean, I don't know. I knew nothing about it at the time,
Fantastical
so
worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner.
I'm sure it's
In
fantastic.
addition to single system play, the game can also be played on 2 systems via local wireless or online with a pal. via the
Ah,
Free Friends
online
Pass.
with the Friends Pass.
Help Cody and May
Interesting.
return to normal. With a partner, of course.
The question is, how good is the online for
It
it?
Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th.
That seems about right.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What else we got?
The forbidden story begins.
Is this Fatal Frame? I doubt it. Although it might be. Definitely horror aspect, which I'm not... Okay, it is Fatal Frame. I thought so. And I only knew that because she was holding a camera and there's the one Smash Assist
Visits an
trophy.
abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories.
That looks like an eye, not a
Use
lamp.
the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark
This is just
curse
Waifu
looms
Luigi's
near.
Mansion.
What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame.
Mask of the Lunar Eclipse.
launches for the
It's a pretty
first
cool
time in the
title,
list
though.
on Nintendo Switch next year.
Early 2023. Like I said, next year.
There's a new hero who looks mechanical.
Isn't this... This is Xenoblade 3, yeah.
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade
Who
Chronicles
is
3
that?
game.
I hope there are no spoilers in this for the actual game. I'm gonna assume that they would avoid it. Eno.
Mechanical?
I think when this was first,
Complete her
like,
quest to have her join your party. Expanding
leaked
your
or something,
options for
people thought it
classes
was going
and
to be
battle
Poppy.
strategies.
but I didn't think it would be.
Challenge
I have not
battles will
managed to
also
play
be added.
Xenoblade 3 yet. I don't even own it. I
Test
plan
your
to do it for
mettle
the
in
channel at
consecutive
some point,
battles
but I
against
do
top
not have
enemies.
the hardware or equipment or anything
Defeat
for that
all
yet.
enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to
But I'm
earn
sure this is
valuable
good. This is
accessories
good for
and
people that
special
play the game,
outfits.
and of course they have swimsuits. There's going to be so much art of all that.
More hero and gameplay additions will
And I
arrive
look
in
forward to
Wave
it just like
3.
most people.
Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion
That
pass launches on
is
Nintendo
surprisingly
Switch
soon,
October
especially
13th.
for a second wave, but I guess the first wave came out basically the same day.
Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games.
So,
Nautical
drawing bait?
nonsense begins
Never mind.
When SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish.
I'm gonna be honest, I have nothing to say because I don't know how good Battle for Bikini Bottom was. I just know it has some weird glitches to it. And SpongeBob itself, I'm not the biggest fan of. But this looks like it could be interesting, maybe.
Soak up
I take it back, it's not canon. Squidward never smiles.
Next year.
What are you?
Already.
Street Fighter 6? No, wait.
Box with familiar
Oh.
characters from Fist of the North Star.
I was gonna say Fist of the North Star, but this is not what I expected.
Leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists. in
Oh my
battle
goodness.
mode. Or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness boxing. Fist of the North Star.
oh my
Launches on
love, oh
Nintendo Switch,
Shinderu.
March 2023. This ain't
2023.
your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames.
This
each
almost
one
feels like-
featuring ridiculous
what is it,
rules in
Gang
Madcap
Beast or whatever,
arenas.
but
Customize
party
your
games?
character from head to toe with hundreds of
Humans
accessories.
Fall Flat,
Plus,
whatever, I'm not
challenge up to
sure.
6 friends and frenemies in
I don't know,
local
it's gonna be a
and
game
online
that
play.
most people
They
don't play.
even know what hit 'em. Oddballers launches on Nintendo
But you gotta have
Switch
some of
early
these
next
in a
year.
direct, because that makes the better things more important. I have heard that this game is very difficult, but it's very good.
In this isometric action
I really
adventure
want to
game,
try playing
your
this
only clue
at
here
some
is
point.
the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders
pretty
begin
soon,
today
alright.
on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these
Ah,
front
yes.
mission
I
remakes.
think about these sometimes, even though I'm never gonna play it, because it doesn't seem like my kind of thing. I like the Battleboard style, like tactic RPGs, but I don't know how I feel about each individual part having their own health bar.
Combat.
But I have
As
heard
you
that these are
progress,
solid.
You'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum.
Is it that? No, that's not gonna be online. There's no way.
Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take
Oh, that's
advantage
neat.
of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front
See, it feels
Mission
like
1
it's
Remake
probably
launches on Nintendo Switch this
even
November.
more
Front
like
Mission 2
strategic
Remake will
than
launch on
Fire
Nintendo
Emblem,
Switch
which is
next
why I'd
year.
probably just
And
prefer
in the future,
Fire
a
Emblem.
remake of Front Mission
Vanzers
3
are
will
back.
also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, and Front Mission 3 is coming in the future. Wow.
It's a wonderful life for a new generation.
I
After
disagree!
nearly 20 years, a beloved farming
Story of
experience is
Seasons. I feel like
reborn.
I've heard that name around somewhere.
Welcome back to Forgotten Valley.
I'm guessing this is one of those
You'll
like
manage a farm
Harvest
passed
Moon
down
type
to you
games,
by your father.
which I'll never end up
Restore and
playing,
expand
but
your
we'll
farm
always hear are
as you
pretty
nurture
good,
crops,
or at least
care
decent.
for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
Hey, Pooey. Very simple names.
You might even meet your future partner and start a family.
Yep, it's just like Harvest Moon then.
This installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years.
Oh god, it's
Also
actual
choose
life
their
simulation.
career based
We
on
don't have
how
the
you
Ash
raise them.
Ketchum effect.
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley
Chimkin.
lies ahead.
Yay! I'm sure the game itself will be fine and a lot of people will have fun. Yes, summer 2023. I feel like over half these have not been for the winter. Oh no, they did have a string of like September through November. Splatoon stuff. Splatfest? I'm guessing this is a Splatfest announcement? I did play the, never mind. No, it is. Yeah, Splatfest. I did play the demo, and it's a very good game. I don't have it yet.
For Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island?
Oh, okay, that does make sense. And I feel like Gear... Well, we know how the first Splatfest went, and yes, I was Team Rock. Practically speaking, Gear should win, but I feel like this time around, the big man people are going to make sure he wins. Or at least not get 0 points.
And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3.
That we already knew. Oh my god!
Be
He's
on the
doing the
lookout for more
robot.
info in the future.
I really need to get this game proper at some point.
So, Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island?
I would bring Gear.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well.
You're not gonna tell us? You're not gonna sway the votes?
Next, please take a look at this.
It's big. Breath of the Wild? No. Dragon Quest? Octopath 2? Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw Noah and Mio. It is Octopath Traveler 2. Okay.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
The only thing I know about the original Octopath Traveler is one of the songs, Primrose the Dancer or something like that, and I love that song.
That we could realize a world without conflict.
Hikari, that's who I thought was Noah.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting
Okay.
the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
I like him.
Took everything from me. Shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me.
And that's who I thought was
All
Mio.
the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Okay. I'm sure people that have played Octopath proper are
Wide world,
absolutely
bustling area.
blowing up right now with hype.
Each traveler's path action
And
differs
the
between
games
day
look great,
and
and
night.
it's an RPG. I'm sure I would love it.
Our Lord knows well the
I feel like
way.
that's the story of my life with these directs. Is that yeah, I'm sure I'd love these, but I just don't play. I just haven't played them.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
I think I found the source.
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell.
It's
Where
just like
will
Live
their
Alive.
journeys lead them and you. Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
Another next year, but looks like early next year's gonna
What
be
you just saw
super
was
big for
Octopath
games,
Traveler 2 from Square
just like
Enix.
how this year has been overall.
Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
I will.
Let's see some more headlines.
All right, so nothing super major is gonna be revealed here, probably.
A magical home is waiting for you.
Told you.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae
I'm
Farm.
gonna go grab my coffee.
Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm
It
simulation
was literally just
RPG.
over there.
Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes.
So is this
and
more like
explore the
Harvest Moon than what?
enchanted
No, this
realms
is.
of Azoria.
Never mind. This is
Along
less
the
like
way,
Harvest Moon than
you'll
what I
befriend
talked
a
about
lively
before.
cast of characters who call this island their home.
Because I'm pretty sure Harvest Moon
And
has
grow
combat in
fairy
it.
tale farmstead solo,
So this is like
or
Harvest
together
Moon,
with
but
up to
with
4
its own
players in
unique
local
stuff.
or
This
online
is
multiplayer.
Animal Crossing
By
with
gathering
combat.
resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure.
It's
even
literally
more.
Animal Crossing but with
As the
combat.
seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore
They got
Azoria
fences
to
at
its
least.
natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm.
Spring 20.
Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch, spring
I feel like at this point I
2023.
should just stop acknowledging it.
It's a musical blast from the past.
Why are
Celebrate
they
the
Fire
35th
or
anniversary
Final
of the
Fantasy?
Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game.
What is theater
Enjoy
rhythm?
iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens,
Sephiroth.
Suteki Dane, and more.
Okay.
There are 385 songs total.
Good
Songs
lord.
are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music.
Also, this is the second weird
In
rhythm
addition,
type
2
game
players
of the
locally
Direct.
can
First we
complete
have Fist of the
stages
North
in
Star,
their
now we have
style,
this.
While up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today.
I'm
on
sure it'll be an
Nintendo
interesting
eShop.
game if nothing else.
After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series,
That sounds about right.
Nier series,
Oh,
Octopath Traveler,
that makes
Live
sense.
Alive, and more.
Oh,
will be
wow, Live
released.
Alive.
That's 90 additional songs. Plus, additions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including
Of course there's a
Melodies of
season
Life,
pass.
will be available.
They're trying their hardest to compete with Smash for music. They're never gonna succeed though.
A cosmic adventure is just around the corner.
Sparks of Hope,
Blast off on an adventure of galactic
which
proportions
just a few
with
days ago
Mario
they
and the
announced, I think
Rabbids.
Rayman's gonna be in this game
Let's
as
dive into
DLC.
exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries.
So it's open world.
Find coins.
Seems like it. Oh my god, you can shake it like a
Unlock
tree.
hidden paths,
What game am I thinking of
and
where you
help
can
out the
shake
locals
trees?
with their troubles.
Aside from Animal Crossing. I don't know. Also, that is a
At
cheap,
shops,
cheap
you can get
rabbit.
items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team
That was a
will
POW
earn
block.
rewards and get stronger.
Yeah,
Sparks
Rabbit,
are here to
Rosalina,
lend a helping
Bowser,
hand.
whatever the other guy-
Recruit up to 30 different sparks, each with their own
Where's
special
Lava?
powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory.
What is that?
Can Mario and the Rabbids
What are
put an
you?
end to the darkness? Mario plus
Is that...
Rabbids
No, that's
Sparks
not
of
Rabbit
Hope launches on
Rosalina. We already...
Nintendo
Is
Switch
that regular
October
Rosalina?
20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A gold edition can also be pre-ordered. containing the base game, weapon skins, and
Oh
a
my
season
goodness. Those weapons look rad, except for Rabbid Rosalinas.
pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters.
Harvest Moon 3.0?
Rune Factory 3 returns on
Oh,
Nintendo
it's Rune
Switch.
Factory. Okay. I know Rune Factory 5 was released on Switch a while ago.
Cultivate crops
Like a
and
year ago,
care
I
for
think?
monsters.
Or at least was announced for Switch. I don't know. But Rune Factory 3,
Relaxing
alright.
activities. You can also transform into a monster? Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause
I'm sorry, did that
different
say that
events
she could
to
just...
occur.
Oh my god.
Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch.
They added
next year.
sex. Okay, that's probably creepy coming from me, but... Rune Factory 6?
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Wait, new series? That's a little weird.
More Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
Which ones?
Pilot Wings
Oh,
64,
wow.
Mario Party,
That's not surprising. Although Mario Party Superstars is just Mario Party, but probably better. Especially since Mario Party...
3,
They're just adding all the Mario Parties.
Pokemon Stadium.
Which is literally just the first three, I'm pretty sure, are on... Yeah, anyway,
Pokemon
Pokemon Stadium's hype,
2.
though. Especially Pokemon Stadium 2, I think, was
1080
good.
Snowboarding.
1080 Snowboarding. I've never played this, but my aunt and uncle
Excite
had
Bike
the game.
64.
Excite Bike.
These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a
Okay.
selection of Nintendo 64 games.
I definitely
and
thought
enjoy
with the
many
Dice
more
Block and
gaming
Mario Party
benefits
1
with an
having the
active
3
Nintendo
there.
Switch Online
I
Plus
definitely thought
expansion
that
pack
said that Mario
membership.
Party 3 was coming before Mario Party
Oh,
1,
and
but
there's
no.
one more game we should mention.
Mother 3. What is this? It's not Mother 3. What is this? Oh, GoldenEye. That makes sense. I feel like I should have noticed the sound
Why not
right
mix
away,
things
but
up with these Nintendo Switch games.
mix it up. Cooking Mama.
Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals.
Okay.
In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits.
I mean, it's standard RPG fare. There's not really...
Oh!
Oh! Well, there's the later today thing. I knew something like that was coming.
Causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new
I've heard a
from
lot about
scratch in this
Factorio.
management sim game.
I don't know how good it actually
Scour the
is,
planet
but
for
I
materials.
genuinely did not
Then
expect
build
this.
machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these.
Why is there a spider on my
The
screen?
planet's creatures will attack, so keep
It's
them at
gone
bay.
now, but
Factorio launches on Nintendo
As a
Switch
fast
October
train.
28th. A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure.
Ib.
She wanders through a busy gallery by the
I feel
artist's
like I've
art
heard of this, but I don't
until one
know
particular
where.
piece draws her in.
Horror game?
Will she be able to safely return to her own world?
Horror game.
Every decision affects her fate.
Poor
in
guy.
Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch, spring 2023. Mario Strikers Battle League.
DLC?
where 8 players locally
Or
on
free
one
updates?
system can get gritty is getting a second free update.
I guess technically free update is still
Joining the roster
DLC.
are
Well, no,
Pauline,
yeah,
a
it's free,
physical
whatever.
powerhouse with
Pauline.
fast movements and strong tackles.
Is Daisy in the game yet?
And Diddy Kong, a midfield
Okay.
speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never really cared for the Striker series. I owned the GameCube one later into, like, the Wii's lifespan, which is a weird thing to say, and I just never really played it.
The final summer begins.
Genshin?
とある予感
No,
が
it's
した
not. There's no way it's
ここ
Genshin
まで
Impact.
眩しくて想像しいあの夏が始まるそんな予感が
When strange islands suddenly appear,
Oh,
Rise
Atelier.
and
I
friends
think
set
I've
sail
heard
to
of this
investigate
series.
in
I've
order to
definitely heard of this
protect their
series. I don't know
homeland from
where.
impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG.
I'm gonna be honest, it looks like my type of game, so
11
I'll probably
heroes
play it
from
sometime
all
in my
walks of
life.
Will join your party. During battle,
I like the art
work with
style,
your
too.
allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively
The
adventure
Keyblades.
are in your hands. Atelier Rise of 3, Alchemist
This
of
is
the
Kingdom
End, and the
Hearts, but for
Secret
people who
Key
don't like
launches
Disney.
on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023.
A lot of games in February. A lot of notable ones, I think.
Wave 3 is on the way.
What do we got for Wave 3? I don't know in Mario Kart 8,
Here's a
but
sneak peek at two courses
I love
racing into
older
Wave 3.
stuff.
Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
Sure, whatever. What do we got from Double Dash? That's the real question. Is that... Yeah, it's... Oh, Peach
from
Gardens.
Mario Kart DS.
Okay. I don't remember this track super well, because I haven't played DS in a long time, but... I mean, that's cool.
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday.
Are you gonna show us more?
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack
No?
members can enjoy this
You're not
DLC
gonna
at no
show us
additional
more?
cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Okay, no more.
How was that?
That's fine.
Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports.
I knew this was coming.
In the next free update, golf will be
Eh.
added.
Yeah, I figured golf. They're gonna announce another sport too. Wow, 21 holes from Wii Sports Series included,
Of course, you can play these locally.
or
Additionally,
online.
Up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course.
Speed
in
golf, but
survival
8
golf.
people.
Those with the most strokes will be out.
So this, I'm pretty sure, isn't that just like
Previously
the
announced
bowling
that
one
the
too?
update would release
I don't
this
know.
fall.
I haven't played Switch Sports,
However,
and I
we'd
have.
like a bit
I don't
more
know.
time for
It's
development,
all
so the
right.
update
I'm
is
guessing,
now
but
planned for this holiday.
eh.
Please wait just a little longer. Next, we have a special guest,
Chris Pratt.
Mr. Miyamoto.
Oh, okay, Miyamoto. It was one of the two, and
It's been a
I made a
while.
bingo
I'm
card, and
Shigeru
Miyamoto appears was on it, so I'm happy
I
with
have a
that.
few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
Mario movie.
First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at
I'm guessing
Universal
this
Studios
could also
Japan,
be Mario
will also
platformer?
open in Hollywood, California, in the U.S. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Pikmin 4!
It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're
20
still
years since the
working on
last game.
series.
No.
This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device.
Isn't this
game we
already- yeah,
started
this is already
developing
out, 20
last
21.
year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it.
There's people are popping off,
Pikmin Bloom
hopefully,
is a smart
but
device game that
probably
uses
not
your
at this part.
location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together. All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks
I'm
or
not saying the
outings.
jokes I have in my head,
You
but
can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect
You
the
never
items
left
they
your
found that
house.
day, and feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with.
do you think there's someone in this world who's like
Pikmin are
hardcore
all
dedicated to
around you.
Pikmin Bloom?
Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin.
Throw a Pokeball!
They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom.
I'm guessing that this is their way of like, oh man, this
You'll also see
game
the
has
number
like
of
no
steps you've
players,
taken
we
that
need to
day.
promote it somehow. Oh god, we're gonna lose money on it.
Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited.
Gotta go for 100% map completion.
I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun.
It's all fun and games
a
until you get
very
lost.
play experience you can enjoy just by
It's
taking it with you.
Steve!
I
Actually, no,
hope
Steve
you'll
doesn't
try it
have a
out.
flower.
Okay, now to the main event.
Pikmin
Please
4?
take a look at this.
It's Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 is finally happening. Let's go. Oh, it already looked so good! Releasing later today, digital only. There's the bulb orbs. That is a stopwatch or a pocket watch. Pikmin 4. They figured it out eventually. 2020. Yeah, okay. Is that literally all they're giving us?
That's right.
See, there's
Pikmin 4
Steve.
will launch in 2023.
Steve, he's a
We won't
trooper.
be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
That's not Brittany, is it?
I also made a new t-shirt.
Good for you.
Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it
Interesting.
dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying,
Ah,
and
yeah, it's
commanding
a real-time
Pikmin.
strategy
I hope
game,
you're
I
all
think.
looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
I'm sure it's a little
Thank you
disappointing that we
very
didn't get
much,
more
Mr.
news for some
Miyamoto.
people, but
Now,
an
let's move
acknowledgement
on
is
to
good.
More headlines.
Now all we need is Metroid Prime 4, Kid Icarus, and F-Zero or something.
Take your dancing game to the next
Is
level.
that Joker? Is this the third rhythm game today? I might look like I'm vibing, but this isn't usually my kind of music. New season? And she passed out from dancing too much. Available November 22nd. Whatever.
Can you survive the season of death?
No.
As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village of Leaf,
Is this 4? I think this is the
the
4th.
season of death quietus continuously returns,
Quietus.
threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG.
I'm gonna need to take a look at that part again, because it looked like something took a bit to
Allies with
render
different
in.
motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world.
See, I'm gonna be honest. Out of everyone, all of them so far, this is the one that looks most up my alley.
Of your farm's first season
Okay, I guess I'll play the demo.
Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches
Harvestella
on
available
Nintendo
November
Switch
4th. Wow.
November
I think
4th.
that's the earliest available one, too.
Get ready
Bayonetta
for
3.
devilishly good
Everyone knew
time.
this was coming. More news on this was coming.
After 500
Is this the
years,
second trailer we've
Uncle
gotten of
Bayonetta
this game?
was
I think it
revived in the
is, which is
present
weird
day.
because we've
In the
known
first
about this game for a
Bayonetta
long
game,
time.
She clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
And this time, it's for shits and giggles.
Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Okay.
Don't worry, I know this song by heart.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others to fighting for the world.
See, I don't know too much about Bayonetta, but that almost seems out of
Those who recall
character.
Their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca
He does drugs.
and another Umbra witch, Sean.
Yeah, John, she's
New ally
familiar.
Viola also joins in on the action.
Viola.
A hair-raising,
Where's Ronan?
summoning,
I think his name is
globe-trotting
Ronan.
adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3.
Bayonetta 3, October
Launching on
28th.
Nintendo
Alright,
Switch,
nice.
October 28th. Pre-orders,
Pre-orders
are
available now, yeah.
on Nintendo eShop. After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into
Ooh.
gameplay will launch on our official YouTube
I don't know if
channel.
I'll watch this. I'm definitely not going to react to it, but, I mean,
A
cool.
dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
That is not what I expected to
Welcome
hear.
to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
Oh, I don't like him. Yeah, that's definitely Danganronpa. You can
Those
tell
who
immediately.
investigate are called master detectives who come from all around the world.
And yeah, that's definitely a protagonist of a Danganronpa type game.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac
Yuma.
detective.
Amnesia. It's
And
Kyoko's
Shinigami,
child.
the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases
Was
as
that
a trainee at the detective agency.
Makoto's voice?
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth.
Save the deets for later, kid. I like that.
Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress
Persona.
during each case.
It's Persona
Their
Danganronpa.
barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions.
It's
Uncover the secrets.
Yeah, you
of
can tell that
Master
this is
Detective
Danganronpa.
Archive's Rain Code,
It looks
launching
really good,
first
though.
on
I would
Nintendo
love this
Switch
game, I'm
system,
sure.
Spring 2023. Enter the village if you dare.
Mommy? So, yeah, Resident Evil
The latest
Cloud. Of course it's Cloud. It had to be Cloud. That didn't cross my head at first because I never remembered Cloud exists, but that makes a lot of sense, and I think that this is a waste of time.
Village and its four fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village
Cloud.
launches on Nintendo
Persistent high-speed
Switch
internet
October
connection
28th.
required. Not available in all countries. Terms
You
apply.
can
See Nintendo
download
eShop for
and try out
details.
the
Free demo
today
launches after.
on
Oh my
Nintendo
god.
eShop to pre-order the full game.
Honestly, you know what? I may try the demo just because the only Resident Evil game I've ever tried is Revelations on the 3DS. I played about 3 minutes of it, and I could not control it for shit.
Additionally, 3 other
Biohazard. Oh, wait, no. I think Resident Evil 2 Cloud. That's the remake, I think. Resident Evil 3. What about 5? Give me 5. Damn. Fuck. It's Resident Evil. I get to swear as much as I want.
It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games.
It says jump, so Jumpman has to be here, right?
Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler.
Jumpman looks a little different.
Tripping
Mamma mia.
and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand.
This looks like weird
Fall in
Yakuza.
combat, and you'll get older and weaker. In turn,
Oh,
however,
what?
You'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out?
Interesting. That's an interesting
Nintendo
concept.
Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final
Crisis
Fantasy
Core?
VII
Or
in this exhilarating action
Reunion.
RPG.
Okay. Well, yeah, Crisis Core.
Player is a young
It's
and
the
ambitious
Crisis Core
soldier
remake, I
operative
guess.
Aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud,
Sephiroth.
investigate strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and
Yeah.
new soundtrack arrangements.
It looks really good.
Crisis
These
Core
games always.
Final
Well,
Fantasy
the
VII Reunion
Final Fantasy VII
launches
remake
on
looks really
Nintendo
good too,
Switch
but
December 13th.
I mean, it feels
The
worth
classic
noting that they look
arcade
good.
shoot 'em up
What?
Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies.
I mean,
in
I
the
don't
same
personally
color
care
for
that
a
much
chain
about
bonus.
this, but
Or
I mean, it
take
might be a
down
good thing if you're
differently
just kind of
colored
bored
ones for a
but don't feel
secret
like
bonus.
playing or committing to a longer game.
Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Okay.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes
Endless
and make your way
dungeon.
out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe.
This I
But
don't
it's not
care
as
that much
easy
about.
as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way
There can't be
through
much longer
procedurally
left in this
generated
direct.
levels. Complete
Because they said, I think they
quests
said
to
about
unlock
40
new
minutes of
heroes,
information. We're
weapons,
about to hit the
station
40-minute
areas,
mark.
and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes?
But if it's endless, then you
Endless
can't.
Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch
Right.
next year.
I'm sure that's not the truth, but
The journey of world regeneration begins anew.
is that Alphonse Elric?
Remastered Tales of Symphonia.
I didn't expect
to
a Tale.
Switch. The world of Silverrun is
What?
controlled by shadowy forces called Designers. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG.
I did not expect that.
They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat, Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea. Other allies will also join the party.
Demon Fang. I think that's the super
The
annoying
fate of
move that
two
he uses a
interconnected
lot.
worlds hangs in the balance.
I
Tales
did
of
not
Symphonia
expect
Remastered
Tales of
begins its
Symphonia
journey
to
on
show
Nintendo
up in the
Switch
Direct
early
today.
next year.
Wow. I saw Fall Guys in some kind of weird cart thing. Life is Strange. I say cart, but it's a racing game. Whatever this is. Thrust. Miss. Lado, I don't care about this. I wasn't a Lado kid. Disney Speedstorm, that's probably what I had seen. Which, yeah, we already knew about. Yeah, okay, we already knew about this. Fall Guys Season 2. I've actually started playing this. It's a solid game. These maps look really cool. Kirby.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
That is out of nowhere.
One day,
Wow.
a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magalore return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends
Don't trust him.
set off
He may
on
look
an
cute, but
adventure.
he's not trustworthy.
In addition to Sword, Whip,
It looks really good.
and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut.
Ooh.
Blast foes from a distance, or punch
Cool.
them up close. It's
Cool,
packed
cool,
with other
cool.
powerful moves as well. The
Oh my
game
God.
supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
I'm guessing. I feel like there might be.
Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities.
Oh man.
There's also a collection of sub-games to
So
play.
games, yeah.
This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers. And returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
This is a pleasant surprise. Oh my god! They're fighting each other.
An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits.
I think that was probably a thing in actual Dreamland.
Kirby's
Also,
Return
they
to
just
Dreamland Deluxe
okay.
launches on the Nintendo Switch
Yeah, this is
system
a pleasant
February
surprise.
24th,
Dreamland's a very good game.
2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released.
Sounds like one more
We hope you're looking
announcement.
forward to this game.
Final announcement.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
No, that was the
This
last.
next trailer will be our last announcement.
Never mind. This is the final.
Please
So is this
take a look.
Prime 4, Breath of the Wild? One of the two, I'm guessing, or Mario. One of those three. Zelda? Breath of the Wild 2? I can't tell. It's Breath of the Wild 2. Those are Moblins and Bokoblins. What are you? Who are you? Why are you? This is either Breath of the Wild 2 or some kind of remake? It's Breath of the Wild 2. Good lord, that's so far down. Was that? What was that? What the hell is that? Title drop? The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That, didn't they say that it was going to be... I don't know, that feels less spoilery than they made it sound like. Also, that is a mechanical Master Sword. May 12th, 2023. Okay. And that's the end of the Direct. So I know initially they had planned for Breath of the Wild 2 to be at the end of this year. But it seems like there were a lot of needs, a lot of pushing back that needed to happen, which I'm okay with. And May, at least having a release date is going to make a lot of people happy. Yeah, that was an all-around very good Direct. A lot of farming games and a few rhythm games, but that's okay. We can accept that. And all I have to say aside from that is I feel bad for all the Metroid Prime 4 fans. See you guys later tonight for more Earthbound Randomizer.